So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Brigadoon 1954, starring Gene Kelly, Sid Charisse, and Elaine Stewart, all of whom were in Singing in the Rain. Gene Kelly and Sid Charisse are a pretty good matchup, by the way. I give this one 5 out of 5 stars. I guess it was a popular Broadway play for roughly a year and a half before they put out this movie. Gene Kelly and his buddy, his lush friend, they travel to Scotland to escape the New York City rat race, and they're going hunting. They get lost, and they stumble across a 200-year-old town called Brigadoon, and magically pops up every 100 years. And one day for the people of Brigadoon represents 100 years for everybody else. This movie gave Herschel Gordon Lewis the idea for 2000 Maniacs, by the way. And it's quite a good musical. But I'd say the reason to watch is Gene Kelly. His dancing and his singing are just as good as Singing in the Rain. Yeah, it's a little known hidden gem, I guess. If you're into musicals, tap dancing type movies like Top Hat or Singing in the Rain, well, you'll probably like this. You Were Never Lovelier was also good tap dance, dancing, whatever. Yeah, so definitely check it out. Gene Kelly sort of has this love triangle going. He's engaged to some snobby New York City bitch. He's kind of hesitant to follow through with the engagement. And all of a sudden, he lands in this 200-year-old magical Scottish town. Great colors in this film, by the way. I love the Scottish Highland scenery. Excellent cinematography. And the dance sequences are pretty good too. I love Gene Kelly, the way he puts all of his emotion into his dancing. It's pretty cool. Sid Charisse is not that attractive in my opinion, but this Gene Kelly thing, so he really puts a lot of emotion into his kind of dance sequences, I guess. But yeah, so there's a wedding happening. Gene Kelly thinks that his dream girl there, Sid Charisse, is getting married, but actually it's Sid Charisse's sister who's getting married. So he gets all excited, starts dancing with her, kissing her and holding her, lifting her up quite a bit. He's quite athletic by this time. Nothing like Xanadu years where he's just kind of putzing around. But anyways, I don't think I've ever seen a Gene Kelly movie that I dislike. I love Xanadu. I don't know why people hate that movie. I think it's great. It's got the tubes and Gene Kelly. How can you go wrong with a movie like that? Olivia Fig Newton-John and the Warriors guy. I mean, that right there is enough to for a 5-star movie. 5 out of 5 stars, just like this one. So, I guess the story behind Brigadoon didn't really make too much sense, but there was some kind of pastor guy or some, yeah, he was afraid the witches were going to come and corrupt the town, so he went outside of Brigadoon's, right around where the guys were hunting when they got lost, and he prayed for a miracle. So now these people live one day at a time in the span of 100 years, as I mentioned before. That was his pact with God or something. But if anybody leaves Brigadoon, then the miracle is broken and Brigadoon disappears. So there's one guy there who thinks, life is a prison. He's the one who wants to marry Sid Charisse's sister, not the other guy. Well, yeah, I guess both of them want to marry her, but she ends up marrying the other guy. So naturally, the jealous guy is mad. He threatens to run away from Brigadoon, which would destroy everything. He thinks Brigadoon is a prison. If he can't get his true love or his dream girl crush, whatever, then he's going to take it out on everybody. He's kind of a downbeat character. He thinks his life is worthless without this gal. So he tries to run away. He ends up getting shot by the drunk lush guy, Gene Kelly's friend. And it's about to be nighttime. Gene Kelly's lush friend convinces him to go back to New York to his annoying fiancée, Jane. And meanwhile, he can't stop thinking about Brigadoon, so they fly back to Scotland. You can pretty much guess what happens after that. I guess the moral of the story is that love can overcome anything, I guess. So kind of a romantic type musical. Pretty cool stuff. I mean, yeah, you get to see all the Scottish people in their kilts and their funny-looking checkered pants. You get to see the bagpipes and the drums. So it's quite good, actually. Music wasn't that great except for Gene Kelly's musical numbers, dance numbers. But yeah, like I said, Gene Kelly's the reason to watch. I don't know much about the other guy, but he was tap dancing with Gene Kelly. He seemed like he was pretty good. So yeah, definitely exceeded my expectations. It doesn't get that high ratings. I think it gets about 4 to 5 stars on Netflix. About 6.9 out of 10 on IMDb, something like that. So it surprised me. I thought it wouldn't be this good, and it's quite long. There are a lot of outtakes on this disc. I think it's an MGM release, but anyway, cool flick. Definitely glad I saw it. So check it out if you're into this kind of movies. It's definitely one of the top 5 in its genre, at least out of what I've seen in my lifetime. So, yeah, if you're into these kind of old movies from 1954, I guess they didn't make any after this. Maybe Sound of Music? I don't know. Yeah, Gene Kelly kind of faded away until Xanadu. I don't know if he got too many gigs after this, but yeah, definitely good to see that he's still working in the 50s. He looks just as young as Singing in the Rain. So, pretty cool flick. Definitely worthwhile. Check it out. Laters.